Okay, alright, I'm recording here. This is What If Naruto Was Neglected, Part 2. So, last time I left off where Isashi, because he liked Naruto and Hinata, he tried training them how to use jutsus. Alright, so let's get into it. So, Isashi, he already checked their chakra natures. Naruto have, I'm changing, if I said something else, I'm changing it to Naruto have wind and water. Hinata have water or lightning. And Sasuke said will have his fire or lightning styles. So yeah. So since water is easiest to learn at the moment, Itachi decided to teach Itachi decided to teach Naruto how to use his water jutsu first. So he tried training Naruto on the tree walking, and Hinata. He tried training them both actually on the tree walking and water walking so he could get a feel of how the chakra system would work in water. And for Sasuke, since he already knew the fireball jutsu and about fully unlock his fire style elemental, you know what I mean, fam. So yeah, he decides to try to teach him how to do lightning. So I'm not sure, but the way to do lightning, he gets a light bulb, and Sasuke have to try to power that light bulb without it breaking up. So Sasuke doing that, while Naruto, Hinata, are both training on water walking and water jutsus. Right, so after a few months, after like a month, Naruto and Sasuke all have water walking, and Sasuke is able to power the light bulb, and Naruto was able to do the water walk. It's able to do the water walk. It's able to do the water walk and the tree walking. And Naruto still have its Uzumaki trains as well. Ain't no lie. Like Naruto do the fully 64 palms as well now. While Sasuke have even higher than Naruto Taijutsu, and he already unlocked and shot his frying gun. So Minato just walking by one day with Mima and Mitsu and Kuchina, and he sees Naruto out there training, and he decides to go up to Naruto and say what up to his kid. And he's like, "What up, Naruto?" And Naruto says, "Yo, hey dad." So Hisashi decided he says he wanted to train us, and so he is. So Naruto sitting right there Minato said, I mean Minato said wow. This kid, I wish I could be there. But, I wish I could be there for him. And so, me just hey, so, your birthday coming up. What you want? What you want for your birthday? And Naruto says, nothing really. I just want it. Not really. I can't think of anything right now. And then it was like, okay. And Mima, and it's actually allowed to give Naruto give a jutsu, a water cell, water dragon jutsu, both Naruto and Naruto have it. And Naruto is about to show it off, and he did with him and Naruto showed it off. And Kushina saw this, and she's like, "Guess Demon half Uzumaki trains and gets water dragon, and he's already better than Mito at the Uzumaki trains. How dare he?" And Kushina asks, "Hey Naruto, where did you learn this from?" And he asks Sasuke, and Mima and Mito's like, you two observe to train with him. He's going to train us from now on. But Sasuke said right there, no, I'm not. You're not about to be. Of course, you're like, why would you want to train this demon and this freaking brat? And he's like, well, he's not a brat to me. He's more like a friend to Sasuke. And I kind of like him because he was abandoned by you. And he gets to life. Go out. He gets to life the way I does. But remember me so mad, I did want to learn Water Dragon. So and they are mad. So Kushina teaches to him herself. Wow. And and stuff like that. So it's comparison yesterday where Naruto and Hinata is learning water bullet. Sasuke already knew a water dragon and it was harder to learn getting a water bullet. They took down a water bullet really fast actually. While Sasuke was able to do a simple lightning bullet. Now they're going to start learning like Naruto makes about 10 shadow clones. Creates about 10 shadow clones to cut the leaf in half doing those exercises. To cut the leaf in half, and they're making the old shadow clones to make a shadow clone to help them out. So he gets out the leaf cut really fast, faster than a cannon. And you start learning Kenjutsu. They're all learning simple Kenjutsu with a simple Western style sword or katanas with simple Western katanas, Japanese style katanas. Yeah, I'm just going with that instead. And they're all learning Kenjutsu from that. And Naruto opened his Rinnegan. And Sasuke like, and Sasuke like, and Sasuke goes to the Hokage office with Naruto, and he like, this kid have the freaking Rinnegan. And Minasa's like, wait, what? I know I said last part, I just want to do this. Like, he's already he allowed a Rinnegan at will now. And he's like, no, yeah. And you're like, I remember I mean so serious say he asked for freaking Rinnegan, and they tried to say stuff like that. So they're in school. Well, trash it. I really don't care. But they're in school, and they just like shies. I guess I was compared to the first day of school. They already learned the super percentages Kenja, so they already associated what they learned. While Naruto has completely unlocked his one element right now. So when you're in school, in the first day of school, they begin introducing themselves and give you a little small tests outside to determine what your skill level is. And no, you're not gonna hide. Sasuke and Naruto is not gonna hide your skill level. So in your shuriken drawing, they all get about perfect scores in the written exam. Naruto gets 100, Hinata a 99, and Sasuke 98. Sasuke had 98 on it. Wow, and begins to fight just to fight. Naruto goes up against Menma. Hinata goes up against Minso. And Sasuke goes up against, well, more than half Sasuke go up against Sai. Sai is scared. He's actually getting this one because Minato is alive. But I doubt he'll let Danzo, like, I doubt Minato will let this happen. So he's just sitting there like, wow. So remember, try to run at Naruto with a punch. And Naruto just easily dodge and be like, and Naruto like this is slow. So Naruto, so remember flips, kick and tries to kick Naruto. Naruto just grabs the kick and throw Mema back. But Mema, he charges up, he powers up a fire style jutsu, and he yells it at Naruto. But Naruto simple just fire a water bullet, canceling out Mema attack. Then Naruto blitz Mema and punching him in the face, sending Mema flying. But Mema will get back up, and he runs towards Naruto, basically having each one drawing punches, but both of them are dodging. Naruto and Naruto are the only ones that punch to actually hitting a Mema end up getting knocked out. And Mema end up getting knocked out while Naruto final punch, causing Naruto to become the winner. But all of Mema fangirls is like Naruto cheated. How Suzume beat Mema, he cheated. Now we go to the Hinata versus Mita fight. So Hinata activates her Byakugan. Hinata activates her Byakugan and she starts charging up. And she starts just standing there waiting for Miso attack. While Miso goes and she tries to kick Hinata, Hinata grabs that kick same time and try to go her, but it didn't work. And Miso he grabs wrap her legs around her Hinata and flip her like in a WWE move. But Hinata lands her hand and hits a backflip and getting back up, charging up. And Hinata flips into the Gajutsu Fist style or a simple Jugon style. I saw her hitting towards Miso. And Miso using a Kenjutsu style without the sword, obviously, for obvious reasons. Start canceling out some of Hinata's attacks. But some of Hinata's Jugen strikes are actually hitting. One hit on Miso's arm and one on her leg. And Hinata decides to use 64 palms. And to use a simple 16 palms, knocking out some of Miso's chakra points. But Miso ended up using some of Nani's chakra, not enough for people to notice it, but just enough to unlock her chakra points. And she creates five shadow phones on each side drawing water, on each side drawing wind bullets of fireball juices at her, but not sees this, and she used a full rotation, cancel out the attack, and she goes and used full 64 palms, knocking out Mito. Cause all of her shock points are literally just filled. So how the frick is Mito supposed to survive that? So yeah. Now, we go to the Sasuke versus Sai fight. Well, Sai, he's still an Umbu, but Mito wouldn't let this happen, of course. So, but Danzo still did it anyway. So, Sai just used simple paper bomb, and he creates tigers, and they go for Sasuke, but Sasuke activates his Sharingan, and he figures out that they're just water. They're just ink. So he used the fireball just to like melt the ink and blow him away. And he goes up to Sai, but Sai pulls out Shuriken, blocking Sasuke, cutting at him. But Sasuke jumps back and gets behind Sai, kicking him up. Basically, he's going to line barrage, but Sai catches it, and he grabs onto Sasuke's fist, and he lands him down on the ground. But that was but Sasuke used a substitution jutsu, basically jumping back, and he used a lightning bullet and throws it at Sai. So basically, it's getting like messed up. By way Tsunade is training Sakura. By way Tsunade is training Miso, Sakura, Ino, Tenten, all of them. And he also been trained, I don't know, Tsunade by the way, because Tsunade decided to have at least one medic on each team. So why wouldn't she train more people, including she's training Shinsen, because she's already there. Or why wouldn't she just train Tenten? So like yeah, you're all still there. So we get back to the Sasuke versus Sai fight, and Sasuke is about hit Sai with a lightning blade, and he goes behind Sai, hitting him on the neck, and knocking him out. And those only fights that's important to me. So we skip ahead to the final exam. So like yeah, but it also the fangirls still like you cheated, you freaking cunt. How's these people being how is you beat Sai? Well no, the fangirls would be like, well no. Of course Sasuke will win. He's a Uchiha. Who's this Uchiha wanna be? Looking like a Walmart opera and Sasuke, looking like a paper fish style fool, looking like a let me get me started on so I get to a hoe. I ain't no lie, but I saw some bird freaking crap. But how could freak the side get, I'm just gonna get back to the try. I'm not even gonna get into that. But as you said, but we see compare some more years and Naruto is just training even more. At this point, yeah, magic Kenjutsu styles. Magic Kenjutsu. You have water bullet, water prison, water dragon, water, water blade, and Naruto have the air bullet, the wincing arrow fisher, the wind expansion explosion. I'm coming up with some random freak. Alright, he have the wind dragon. He have the wind dragon, wind bullet, and a wind vacuum. While Sasuke have the fire dragon, a great fireball jutsu, and a fire bullet. All Hinata and Bokusate have like a lightning dragons, lightning bullet, and lightning cloak, and a simple level 1 lightning cloak. Not really doing much for them. It was doing some stuff. It's enhancing your speed. It's enhancing your speed and strength. So yeah, we go ahead to a few more years where, well, not a year, but about a year of them being in the academy, doing final exams. They have the opportunity to take an early graduation class. They can graduate with the bigger kids. And Sasuke, both Sasuke, Naruto, and Hinata, all three of them raise your hands. Oh yeah, Hinata is master. Hinata, well, I'm going over all of them, so I might as well, before I do that. Hinata also have Tsunade chakra strength and healing. And she's already had the 100 healing mark on her head, but it's so weak to the point it doesn't even have a lot of chakra in it. It's not really a lot of chakra, it's only a little bit, and it really wouldn't do much in battle whatsoever. But she does have Tsunade strength, and look at this, she also saw Tsunade strength and 100 healings to Naruto and Sasuke. You know what? Every young Naruto and Sasuke both learn 100 healings technique. So you have diamond mark on your head too, but it's Naruto the only one that have Rama is deciding to put some of his own chakra inside of 100 healings, and he puts a little bit inside of Sasuke's and Naruto as well, building up 100 million marks. That's the only reason why they have it, and they both have entering out like ultimate strength. Naruto is a master in his chakra strings. And you see, yeah, and Hinata is a master in the Jutsu Fist, all of that. But Naruto haven't mastered his Rinnegan yet. That's a no-no. Like, he haven't mastered his Rinnegan yet. But Sasuke, he already has his free Tomoe Sharingan. So yeah, he mastered got a Shrine style of fighting, and he already has Tsunade strength. Well, now with Naruto and Nata. Sakura has her same abilities since it's a canon and Shippuden. She already has the super strength, healing, but she also has Genjutsu. I'm giving Sakura Genjutsu, and she's gonna be in Kurrenite team. Because why wouldn't she be in Kurrenite team? She's literally saying that most of the times that she could be a master in Denjutsu. So why wouldn't I put her on Kurrenite team? Like Kurrenite team. And she's not really the fangirl type, but she's still a fangirl, but she still gets the work done. Have healing, Tsunade strength, mana transfer, and she's still gonna be, trick control, fifth and she still has to heal transfer and stuff like that as well. So we go ahead some more. We go in the future some more. And we now we're actually at the point where it agrees to take the graduation exam. So we also out of recognize here's all the people who raise their hand. Naruto, Hinata, Sasuke. They was the first three to raise their hand and they just left out the room to go take it. And since me so dark and also just me, if he could do it, thinks he could do it much better. And you're going to leave 15 Naruto guys here, and he's going to fail the exam. So you're going to do it. Me so Sai is going to do it. And NASA, I'm kicking out the bug guy, even though the bug guy, well, Sakura, Kiba, and Shino goes out to take it as well. And obviously, Shikocho goes out to take it as well. But you're going to have the same senseis. But Mima Miso and Sai seems going to have Kakashi. Oh no. Who would they have? I'm going to give Mima Miso and Sai, Kushina. Yeah, we're just going to give him to Kushina. Yeah, I'm just going to give him a Kushina. But now people do Kushina, so I'm going to do Kushina as well. So we get Kushina. So it all goes out second. First is written exam. Naruto Sasuke obviously getting stock marks 100 places. But the older kids taking out of this, and they just mad about it. And we go even farther to the Shuriken and Kunai. Again, they get stock marks. While everybody else is getting lower marks than them, except for recognizing even bigger. And because it's the final Taijutsu exam, I have to beat a Jonin. Of course, out of my main characters, they all beat the Jonin easily. Well, not easily, but easily. And Sakura tells her mom about this, and she decides to call a council meeting to discuss what to do with them. And she's like, on the left side it's Shinobi Council, on the right it's the civilian, right in the middle it's Danzo, the two elders. Well, not even Danzo. I'm kicking Danzo. Well, four elders. Since Haruza is still alive, why wouldn't he be? But his wife is still alive as well. Well, the five elders, and Mizo is in the middle, while they're behind the elders is sitting above him. And they're discussing what to do with our current generation that passed their says. I mean, they said they're a bit too young to become ninja, and their body isn't big enough, and their enemies could just cut their wrists and kill them off. Well, one civilian jumps up and says, "How dare those demons are allowed to take the graduation exam?" I mean, and and Minato asks, "What demons are you talking about? You're brats. You're free brats." But he says, Naruto and Miso are demons. Yes, they all are. They both held the key within them. And Naruto brat, that demon is the worst of all three of your little demon spawns. And Minato just had this man. Minato went after him, and Sakura mom, since she after you pretty much like Naruto, she doesn't care. She gets up and punches this dude in the face, and she says, "Sorry, sorry, Hokage. Sorry, Hokage." And I got like, nah, no offense. It's good. I got like, what's good, Minato basically says, well, we can wear ambu. They can wear ambu FLs, and you have wrist guards protecting your wrist from not being cut, like where other dangerous missions, even if you're not be any dangerous missions yet. And we can place him on teams. Well, Sakura, Hinata already told you the teams, same as the canon, but Hinata and Sakura traded places. But Naruto's team had to Kachi Cell and Mitos besides have pushing us. And we can have some red humble outfits protecting your bodies while also protecting your wrists. And can have them give them swords to protect to have a little bit of longer range. And who all agrees this? I get all says agreed. But this is where I'm going to end it off. This has been part 2 of what I'm also was neglected. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, sub if you can. If you want, doesn't matter. But if you do, it's completely free. So yeah. So hey guys, let's leave more liking this video because it's really good. And I'm just trying to expand this out. So I'll get like exactly. There, just goodbye.